All right, it's Y100. Frankie P here. Got Hayley Kiyoko with me.
What's up?
Welcome to the MIA. Now, you were here for, did you get at least a chance to check out Miami Music Week?
You know, no.
No.
I literally have been here for like 8 hours, but I did go by the pool, and there are a lot of cute girls here. I need to extend my stay. So,
How
yeah.
did we make that happen? Who do we talk to in the room to get you to stay longer?
Why have I been in LA my whole life? Like, this is insane.
All right, so it's a big weekend for music here in Miami, but you have an even bigger week coming up with your music, right? Tell me about what's going down Friday.
I do. My debut album, Expectations, is coming out on Friday. I'm like freaking out even just verbalizing that. Yeah, it's coming out, and it's been a lifelong dream, and it's just, I'm speechless. I'm so excited.
Is it like a nervous excitement or we're going to do this, or I
Yeah,
hope people like me, or like what kind of...
It's an encouraging nervousness, I would say, and I am excited. I'm not scared, though, because it is an album that I'm so proud of, and it's 100% me, and it really reflects who I am as an artist. So I'm not scared, but I'm definitely nervous because it's something that I've been listening to in my car, in my bedroom, and like, ha ha, no one's heard this, ha ha. And now it's,
So not a single person has heard it except you and the people working on it, or have you like previewed it to
No, I haven't.
a couple people? Nobody?
No.
Has your mom even heard it?
I just played it for my parents
What did she think?
literally a couple weeks ago. They cried.
Did they?
My mom, she said it was a masterpiece. And my mom does not compliment me ever. Like, she'll come to my shows and I don't even look at her in the eye or like do any eye contact, because like if I do look at her, she'll pat me on the back hard and be like, good effort, honey.
No, wow.
And I'm just
that is
like,
so honest.
Oh my God. Well, she's an ice skating choreographer, so she's like, here. And so it's a lot of pressure. So when they said that, the album was really good. So if my parents said the album's good, it must be good, right?
I think at the end of the day, that's all that matters. As long as your parents like what you do and they're willing to put it on the fridge, then you're good, right?
I want to be on the fridge.
Let's talk about the banger that you've already released the video for. It's got over 8 million views on YouTube. Talking about Curious. Tell me about, well, don't tell me. Tell anybody listening right now exactly what the song is about.
Well, the music video is really fun and cheeky because it focuses on, just confronting this girl who's been playing games and learning to respect yourself and knowing when to walk away. And so I've been in those situations multiple times. I feel like everyone has been in that situation where someone is playing games.
Yep.
And like, you're cool with it for a little bit, and then you realize there's that moment where it's like, you know what, I need to respect myself and walk
You're
away.
like, yo, you gonna wife me up or
Yeah,
not? Like, let's get to the point
what's the
here.
situation?
It was fun for a little bit. Now we need to get like serious.
And then the song is just kind of tackling that. Like, it's it's saying, I'm just curious, is it serious? Like, you're saying, like, we're doing all these things, but like, are you doing those same things with a guy? Or like, what do you want? Like, where are we at? Everyone's always just wanting communication, and everyone in the dating world just does not want to communicate. Like, that's the cool thing. And I'm over here like freaking out.
I love that there's like another layer to it, because like every other music video from like the beginning of time is always just a guy and a girl, but now it's like straight relationship, and then you come in and it's like this one person is like confused, like, oh, I don't know which way to go.
I feel like with society, it's difficult to be yourself. And so, it's harder, and especially for myself, who is a girl who likes girls and tends to be girls that maybe hasn't, dated a girl before. You get into situations where you're like, when do I want to walk away or not? So
now, you directed the music video, right?
Yeah.
What goes into directing a music video? Like what
lots of PowerPoints and mood boards. It's just like school. I get my markers out when I'm stressed. I really am focused on color palette because I feel like color really exudes emotion. And so when I go into a music video, I'm like, okay, this is the color palette. This is what I want. We pick out the curtains, the carpet, everything. And then from there, we just build upon it. And I just love the process. I love casting. And I love telling stories that maybe someone hasn't been exposed to.
So wait, you were that detailed that you were picking the curtains in the background and the IKEA furniture that was in the corner?
I did a music video called Sleepover. If you check it out, the wallpaper, I had them redo it 3 times because I wasn't happy with the wallpaper. And when you watch the video, the wallpaper is fantastic.
Now I'm going to watch it again just for the wallpaper. Like, I need to find that.
The colors are on point. I'm telling you, Frankie.
I'm here like looking at your outfit in the video. And I'm like, wow, man, where did she get that? That's a dope shirt. And you're like more worried about the wallpaper in the background.
We hand knit the sweater. I'm just kidding. I'm not that crazy.
So after watching the video, one of my favorite things to do is just scroll through the comments because I like to see what other people say, right?
Oh, God.
There was one no, they were all great comments. They were all great. But there's 2 things I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
One, somebody put, not to be dramatic, but if Hayley Kiyoko doesn't get a chance to direct a full movie, I will literally die. I'm hoping that person's being overly dramatic.
Yeah, that is not dramatic at all. At all.
Have you ever considered maybe directing for movies?
Yeah, I mean, that's eventually my dream is to direct a feature. And these music videos are just like little
resume
stepping
builders.
stones. I mean, they're not little. Let me take that back because music videos, there's a lot of work that goes into 3.5 minutes and really trying to make it impactful because I grew up loving music videos. So I really try to implement that in my art.
It's I feel like it's a little bit harder to do a music video because, like you said, it's only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no
like,
dialogue in it.
How do you tell a story with no dialogue? You got 3.5 minutes,
Yep.
and like, how do you impact people and not waste their time?
Okay, next comment that was on there. And I love it. I don't know why. I feel like you need to put this as your bio. Maybe they call you Lesbian Jesus or Lesbian Messiah. Where did that start?
You know, I want to thank whoever started. I have no idea who started it, but it's become this like inside joke. I don't even know if it's not an inside joke. It's an outside joke at this point. And they'll like crop my face on Jesus.
No, seriously?
And they'll have Jesus like holding my album and be like, can't wait to hear this part of the Bible. And I'm just like, what? So obviously I hope people don't get offended by it because it is something that's lighthearted, but I do feel very honored and humbled by the title that has been bestowed upon me. But it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
I feel like next time your mom gets mad at you for something, be like, I'm Lesbian Jesus, leave me alone. I can do whatever I want.
I would be so bratty if I did that.
That would be pretty bad. I don't know if I wanted you to do that. But it's just funny. I just love some of the comments. Everything was positive, by the way, in case you haven't looked. Do you get nervous looking at comments?
You know what? I'm so proud of my fans and people that listen to me because I feel like I'd be friends with all of them. Like, A, they're hilarious, and B, they tend to be really positive. And like, it's really encouraging, and it's nice because, you know, there's some mean people out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to navigate that. And it's been a very positive experience. So I'm very appreciative.
There's a lot of comments on there too I saw from kids that are like, Hayley has inspired me to come out. You know, like they were scared to talk to their parents or their friends about it. What would you say to the kids in South Florida that are going through that right now, like in that transitional phase, trying to figure out how to come out to the world?
Well, to me, like for me, I didn't really have a coming out moment. I think the moment that you're really searching for is loving yourself and like having that moment of accepting what you look like, who you are, what you like, and that's the most important thing. And if you lead with that confidence, I mean, you could be wearing a paper bag and you could be sexy and people would be attracted to you. And so I think for me, it's don't focus too much on the outside, really focus on building yourself within and knowing that sometimes there's going to be criticism, but if you're confident with yourself and you're strong within, that you can get through it no matter what. And there will be people that support you. But it is really important to have that like foundation of loving yourself.
I love it. Kiyoko for president 2020 right there.
That sounds really stressful.
Yeah, no, you don't want that. You're more worried about what the wallpaper looks like. That's I do want to bring up also, you're taking like mad W's everywhere. Let's talk about Coachella real quick.
Okay.
How did that happen? You're going to be at Coachella? That's insane.
It's been a dream of mine since I was 13 to play Coachella, and I remember telling my parents, I was like, I'm going to be on that stage one day. So, 13 years later, here we are going to Coachella. Literally in like 2 weeks, I'm like having a panic attack.
How do you even prepare for Coachella? Because it's such a disaster. Like when you see it, it's just like all kinds of wild stuff going on. Like how do you prep like what you're going to wear to it?
I'm hydrating a lot. I'm drinking lots of water.
Okay.
It's hot out there, Yeah, I don't really know. We'll see what happens. I feel slightly confident that it's going to go great. And I'm just
Slightly.
really excited.
Like you said, slightly. I took a second to catch that. Slightly
I'm
confident.
playing Coachella, but I'm also a fangirl. You
Yeah.
know, like I'm gonna be walking around staring at all of the artists and cool people around
people
me.
watching
and
is
be
the
like,
best.
oh my god, I'm backstage. Whoa.
Do you ever fangirl around other artists when you meet them?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay,
I literally I almost met Sia. She was like 5 feet away from me, and we were going to the same birthday party. I literally I choked. I literally
You didn't know what to
stopped
say?
breathing, and I just watched her walk away. I didn't even say anything. Katy Perry too. I met her. She was like, "Oh, you want to take a picture?" And I was like, ah. And I'm like, fumbling, and you're like, "Oh wait, where's my camera app?" It's like I've never taken a photo on my iPhone. How do I do this? How do I take a selfie? Crap, So it's. We're all just humans, just trying to get through life,
Who's one celebrity you haven't met yet that you would love to like have that awkward exchange with?
Oh my God, that's a great question. I don't know.
Because the more famous you get, because you are going to get more famous, you're going to start hanging out with these big time celebrities. Then what are you going to do?
I'm gonna be flubbering my words. I'm just gonna be like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. I honestly want to meet everyone. It's a long journey. Music is a long journey. It's a difficult journey, and it takes time. So I'm just here for the ride.
And who do you want to work with in the future, possibly?
I don't know. Maybe like Post Malone. That could be cool.
Okay.
A little duo. I don't know. I grew up doing hip hop music, like hip hop dancing and stuff like that. So I'm like.
Was any of that influenced by your mom doing the choreography for, you said ice skating, right?
Yeah.
Did
she
you-
did I,
did you
Tonya.
actually
Did you see
learn?
that movie?
Which one?
I, Tonya with Margot Robbie?
She did that movie? She was in
yeah.
it? Or
no, she
like
choreographed.
helped?
Anything with ice skating, my mom does. Yeah.
Oh, no way. Now I'm going to have a better appreciation of that movie when I
Yeah.
watch it. I'm going to be like, I know somebody that was a
I
part
know
of
the
this.
person that
I
did
know
this thing
them.
and then this thing.
Wait, it might pop up in the credits. I feel special
Yeah.
because I recognize one name.
Yeah.
Okay, let's also talk about MTV.
Yes.
What exactly is this? Like, it almost feels like an award they've bestowed upon you, MTV. It's the global, what is it? Global push artist to watch.
Yes. Artists to watch. MTV has been so supportive, and I'm just really excited. I don't know. It's been, again, like, I've been unsigned most of my career, and just to have anyone, even you, like, to take the time to support and like listen to the music, like, I think that's what anyone wants, is to just have the opportunity and the platform to be like, oh, who's that? Because everyone just wants to be validated, right? So it's a really amazing step, and again, it's just like these baby steps. It's huge steps, but steps towards, I don't know, wherever I'm going. I have no idea where I am going, but
Life is a journey.
I don't even
We
know
don't
what
where it goes.
I don't even know what I'm eating for dinner tonight. So
That's a fun way to live. But
Yeah.
what I'm so excited for is the fact that I think I read that the clips of your video are going to be playing during like commercial breaks on MTV,
yeah,
right?
I know, that's gonna be so cool.
Are you prepared for people to just send you screenshots all day, every day of like you on TV? Like, look, I was watching the Jersey Shore reunion and you just popped up.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Which I don't know about you, but I'm very excited for the Jersey Shore family vacation. People make fun of me, but like we're like the same age, so we like grew up watching
that's your
it.
guilty pleasure. My guilty pleasure is The Bachelor. That's
The Bachelor?
what I watch.
Really?
Because my dream is to be the Bachelorette and have 26 women to choose from. That's my dream.
That would be amazing. Who do we call to make that happen?
I don't know, but let's talk about it.
You would really be down to be the next Bachelorette?
Oh my God.
Have they ever done a
They
Bachelorette
would never
like that?
let it happen. Oh my God. They would never. No. But like I said, baby steps. We're growing. We are growing.
All right, lastly, can't wait to see you. You're going to be here, BB&T Center with Panic at the Disco.
Yes.
Bro, these guys are insane.
They're so
How'd you get
cool.
hooked up with those guys?
I don't know.
Did they just call you like, hey, we're going on tour. You want to slide or what's good?
I guess they know who I am, and they're supporting my music by allowing me to open for them, and I'm stoked. So I basically start my headlining tour April 11th. I go across the country, and then I get home, and then I go on tour with Panic at the Disco.